Focused by cornea and lens, light then flies through the jelly-like bulk of the eye and onto its rear wall. Just about 1/100th of an inch thick, this is the retina, where more than 120 million photoreceptors convert light into electrical impulses before processing and shipping them off to the brain. In a mind-boggling feat that soaks up about 1/3 of our brain power, our brains continually compare new data with information processed a split second before. Combine that with what they already expect to be there, and vision is born. At least that's how it's supposed to work. When it doesn't, the world can look more like this.
If you would put your chin into the cup here, we're going to take a picture.
62-year-old Linda Morford has a genetic disease called retinitis pigmentosa, which has been gradually degrading her eye's photoreceptors for the past 40 years.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
They haven't turned light into sight for the last 10.
It's frustrating to lose your sight because you run into things, you run into people, and it can be depressing.
Just open up real wide. Very good.
Now, thanks to Dr. Mark Humayun of the University of Southern California, she may see again.
All along we've been told it's impossible. It's science fiction. It can't happen. Good, look up.
Humayun has implanted an ingenious little device at the back of Linda's eye. Just 16 electrodes that should act as a simple retina, turning light into impulses that can be sent to the brain.
That's great. Okay. We lay it right on the retina, and the current stimulates the underlying nerve cells. So when this information is received by the brain, you see a spot of light.
To perceive those spots, Linda had to first wear a special pair of sunglasses that capture light, convert it into electrical signals, and fire up the implants in her eyes. As the doctors activated the electrodes one by one, it started to work. It was crude, but Linda could now see light and movement.
As they turned more and more electrodes on, I could see the lights on or the doorway. I could tell the difference between black and white. It was exciting, yes it was. Okay.
16 signals hardly compares to the million or so a working retina transmits.
Somebody chopping down a tree.
But with each passing day, her brain compensates and Linda sees more detail.
What's over here?
It's a house.
We thought that 16 electrodes would never, ever give Linda or any of the patients the level of vision they have been able to attain. The brain fills in the missing gaps.
From simple flashes of light, our brains can somehow conjure meaningful images. So now, after 10 years of blindness, Linda can see the grandchildren she never saw before.
And they like to run in front of me. Where am I, Grandma? Where am I?